In this video, I'm going to showcase this character in anime dimensions. This is what I'm using and with no assists or damaging traits. Remember to like the video and subscribe. First ability is an average mid first ability, while the second ability is really weak and also takes a long time to get the damage, so that's kind of sad. Third ability is pretty good, and the fourth ability is strong, but it does take a bit too long to actually get the damage, so it's not the best. And the assist is actually a pretty good assist, since it's really short cooldown, good AoE, good damage. But you probably won't need to use him. In raids with other pets, he doesn't have like a spam ability, and he doesn't have any special effects with him either. So he's not the best. He can't spam anything, he doesn't have like any extra strong attacks, but he doesn't have bad attacks either, honestly. Like, in general, total his damage, for some reason, I don't understand how, but for some reason it actually does perform okay. He has a very weak second ability. The first ability isn't anything special, the third ability isn't too strong, and the fourth ability isn't too strong either, and he can't spam them, and he doesn't have like very quick cooldowns, but still, he gets okay damage without a pet, which I don't get how, he just does. And if you ask me how he gets so much damage without a pet, I would never be able to answer, because theoretically, with the moves he has, I would think that he would be pretty bad in raids, because he doesn't have strong attacks, doesn't have a spam on a move, so it doesn't make any sense to me. But in general, he still, without having a good explanation of how, he is one of the above average characters in raids as a raid character without a pet. So he's not too bad as a main, but I don't know why, he just is okay. With a pet though, it is a bit more understandable, since he doesn't have the worst energy gain. Not too good, but the fourth ability actually does give a lot, so that does help him. So he has okay energy gain, I guess, and that makes him able to spam his abilities a bit more. And that's just simply, the pet is just gonna make him better, and since he was already okay without the pet, he's just gonna be a bit better with. He's still gonna be as good relative to other characters, since he doesn't have anything special with him, so he's always gonna be as good relative to other characters with the pets. So he's still a respectable place, and since he was above average as a raid character for raids without a pet, he's gonna be the same here. Actually, he's the 6th best raid character for raid damage if you use Garo pets, so he's not bad by any means, but I would think that he's not someone you will use in raids, because there are better options. There are definitely better options, both with and without a pet, and for the same cost you can probably just buy Dio, and you will never need to use Tanjiro, and you won't need to use his assist either, because it's not meta for anything. It's sadly not meta for time challenge anymore either. Now in boss rush, I got kind of irritated by the second ability, because the second ability has kind of bad AoE, honestly, and the damage is just way too slow. So I don't like the second ability at all, and you can see on the damage once I do use the second ability all the time. It's really low compared to the other abilities that I use, and it's the second ability. It should be much stronger than the first ability, but it's not much stronger at all. It is a bit stronger, but yeah. Second abilities, this second ability is, compared to like Obito, like half as strong. And Obito's second ability was very good though, so that's kind of obvious. But still, he's not the best in boss rush. Anyway, in Dimensions he does have a dash move. He has okay AoE, but not with his second ability. The second ability AoE is really bad in my opinion, and it's just way too slow, because in Dimensions you want to kill the enemies as fast as possible. That's why you don't want to have those tick damage in Dimensions, because it makes it so you have to wait until the ticks are done to get the damage, and then the enemies die. And that's something with the Tanjiro ability. That's why the first and third abilities are really good. First ability has okay damage for first ability, and it's a dash move, so it's always good in Dimensions. And third ability is just strong with good AoE, so it's not bad. So in my opinion, Tanjiro is pretty good in Dimensions for that reason, but no, he's actually good is an overstatement. He's okay in Dimensions. It's not terrible, because his first and third abilities are both pretty good. The second ability, I have a personal grudge against though. I really hate it. It's so bad, in my opinion. But yeah, that's about it I can say about how good he is in Dimensions. But yeah, in general, you won't really use him. Tanjiro is not someone you will buy after you get Dio and then 2 assists such as Yurichi and Death Awakening. You will not need any other character unless you want like a better assist for Dimension, or maybe a better time challenge main, or maybe a better infinite clearer. But then you have Accelerator and Obito, those 2 characters they can buy. You shouldn't buy Tanjiro. Tanjiro is someone you could buy before like the worst characters in the game like Eren, Denji, and those characters, but he's not someone you want to buy instantly. It's someone you will buy right in like maybe bottom tiers, because he's not that good and he's not that useful. Well, he is better than average of the raid characters, but he's not useful for anything. So you really have no reason to get Tanjiro. Okay, so despite being like not the best assist for time challenge anymore, he was considered the best, but then people realized that Accelerator was actually better still, even though this is a 60-second cooldown, just the damage. Despite losing that spot, he's still really good as an assist, because, well, it's 60-second cooldown, good AoE, pretty good damage, so it's not too bad. I'm not gonna say that it's bad, because Tanjiro's assist is actually really good. So you could use that, but he doesn't have any extra effects like an Awakening, so it's not as good. But he's also pretty good in like raids. Like, he's actually pretty strong with Garo pets, and even without a pet, he's kind of strong as well. He just has pretty strong moves that he can utilize quite well. But he doesn't have anything special to him, like anything at all special to him. He's just that he's strong. That's all there is to him. He's just strong, okay in Dimensions. He is not meta for anything. He's not useful for anything. And I don't recommend getting him. I do not recommend getting him because he's not useful for anything. Just like Ichigo, he's just a pretty okay character. He's not good for anything. He's not used for anything. But even though he is not like good for anything specific and useful, he's still better than Accelerator, man. He's still better than these characters. So even though I probably recommend you getting Accelerator and Obito before Ichigo and Tanjiro, Tanjiro and Ichigo are just better characters than Obito and Accelerator. Because, well, these 2 have uses for something specific, but these are just better overall characters. I feel like low B tier is fitting. He's pretty good with Garo pets, but nothing special about him, man. So that's about it. At 30,000 subscribers, I'm gonna make a giveaway, so make sure to tune into that and subscribe. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed this video and see you in the next one.